Jasmine Crockett didn't just cross the line. She bulldozed it, comparing deportations to slave patrols, calling undocumented immigrants, making America great. Really? Black America has tolerated all this nonsense for well over a year. That's it. Tonight, I'm laying it all out. Let's get into it.
I'll say it again. Donald Trump's mass deportation system makes me think of what a modern day slave patrol would look like. Slave patrols were armed groups empowered by the government to control, intimidate, and terrorize people solely based on color. That's what's happening now. Donald Trump is sending mass agents without warrants into communities of color to terrorize the people who live there. And the reason that I want to make sure that I draw out this link, because we heard Maxine say that black and brown is coming together.
Jasmine Crockett is a problem. She's a problem. She's a whole problem. Her short ass is full of shit. We don't need to compare slave patrols to ICE. We can compare slave patrols to all them cops that be in the black neighborhood all the time since forever, motherfucker. Yeah, we don't need to jump to these people that are here illegally. See, slave patrols, we ain't got people that did not come here on their own volition. Okay? Slaves didn't want to come here. They wanted to stay home. Okay? So any comparison between the two is an insult. Please get her out of Congress. Just on that alone. If you can't say that is an insulting thing to say, I got a question if you support black people at all. There should be no comparison. There are literally black people in America. Slavery never ended, it just changed names. So you can just make the claim, if you want to compare something to slave patrols, just say what's happening right now to black people. That's been happening to black people all this time. That's what they do. Okay. But you don't need to shoehorn in people that cross our border without authorization. That's totally different. They have a warrant. And if they cross more than once, it's now a felony. That's how the law works, lawyer. And I think it's time. It's time. It's way past time. It's way past time, man. If you're a Jasmine Crockett supporter, if you cannot accept what is really going on with her, that she is a phony, a fake, a flake, and that's what she's doing, and she is brazen. That was brazen. Her job is to undermine blackness and to use blackness for migrants. More than half the people in the district are Hispanics or Latino descent. That's her focus, and she just uses black people. She leaning on black shit when she needs to save herself. But she is running, and she will need the help of them Latinos, and that's who she is campaigning for. That's it. That's all it ever was. Shame on the rest of y'all for not looking that shit up. Let's keep going.
That we are a land of immigrants. It is time to do immigration right. It is time to make sure that we live up to the promise of this country. The idea that someone ran and said that I will get rid of the bad guys, yet we know more than 50% of the people that are currently being detained in custody have no criminal records at all. Zero, nada. So tell me why you are taking those people out of their communities. They are our neighbors. They are our friends. And frankly, they contribute to the fabric of this country. They are what make this country great, not your thuggish ICE agents who literally are spitting on our Constitution, as well as everything that we think patriotism ought to be.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's.
Yeah, that's right. They're spitting. They're spitting on our Constitution by doing their jobs and deporting people that are here illegally. Oh, that's spitting on people. Executing a warrant of body attachment or taking them into custody and then finding them fit for removal is against our Constitution. I didn't think it was, Johnson. Where does it say in the Constitution that people that come here illegally get to stay and they don't get to go back home? Where does it say that? I didn't see that. Did you see that? No, it's because it doesn't exist. Oh, we need due process. Well, you know what? If you break into my house, I don't owe you due process. I got something for you, though. I got some process for you, okay? You know what I'm saying? We got process for people that break into our homes, right? We got something for that works all the time. And we can use it too, Jasmine Crockett. I'm sure you know something about that, being as though you're from Texas. I mean, Missouri. You know a little something about that, don't you? Why are you BSing? Everyone, all the time. This is my new timeline that I put together, and it's based on a historical record. And it shows you that what she said is bullshit. First entry, 1619 to 1808, when she says, we are a country of immigrants. What a slap in the face. You think Jasmine Crockett doesn't know that we hate that term? Well, she knows we hate it. But goofy vote blue anywho's love it. Until 1965, the Immigration and Nationality Act. Until then, there was very much huge restrictions. In fact, there were quotas, 1924 to 1965. All that's detailed. It's all detailed there. And you'll see, just so you have a record, so you know when people came to this country. And that's why it's so damn offensive to have a Jasmine Crockett calling us a nation of immigrants. No, there were enslaved people that came to this country, and there were indigenous people that were indigenous to this country, but they're not immigrants. And people that come here who are undocumented or undocumented immigrants, I'd rather just call them illegals because they are here illegally. And that clears it up, because there are people that are immigrants who are legal, who are on asylum, or who have been given or a temporary stay, or what have you. And Jasmine, like I stated, based on what I've seen in my research on Jasmine Crockett, that's her number one advocacy group. That's what she's truly fighting for. That's the future of the Democratic Party. Too many black people started waking up, and now they have no choice. They will not go quietly. Their job is to supplant black Americans and tell goofy black Americans that while they're supplanting us, that is a Republican talking point. Meanwhile, they supplant you. They replace you. And while they're doing it, they tell you, when you mention it, when big mouths like me mention it, that we're doing talking points of the right. To make the claim. Meanwhile, what are they doing? They're benefiting for and fighting for cheap labor. That's all it is. It's not out of love. It's not out of support. It's not out of empathy. It is out of greed for power to win elections, and also greed to pay less to employees for labor. That's what it is. We don't have much time not to get it right. Black America, we don't have a lot of time to sit around twiddling thumbs, feeling bad. I don't want to be mean to people. I don't want to say mean things. I don't want to be disrespectful. You need to come over here and get with the real. You need to come over here and get with the real, because we don't have time for that. We don't have time for everybody to like us, for everybody to agree with us, because there are going to be people that don't agree. And there's nothing you can tell them. They are brainwashed. It's a wrap. We got to be focused on making sure we save our kids' future. I hope you don't think Jasmine Crockett is fighting for your future. Maybe she is, as if you're an immigrant. Most dangerous. Stay dangerous. Stay dangerous.